Okay, so if somebody asks me today, what are the key artifacts that you see in the future AI agents? So folks, you know what I say? I say the key artifacts that I see in the future AI agents are tools, memory, and guardrails. And this is what we are going to talk about, the guardrails in Foundry Agent Service. So as the name suggests, it ensures safe, reliable, and responsible AI interactions at every layer of your intelligent applications, right? Now, what exactly are guardrails? If you ask anybody, guardrails is nothing but a collection of controls. Yes, you are putting controls at each layer and each level, right? And this is what it is known as a guardrail. And each control, so first of all, I'm saying a guardrail is a collection of controls, and each control can be at the level of risk, detection point, and the action. Right, so that is what it says. Guardrails are policy-driven safety mechanisms. So it's all policy-driven, right? Whatever policies you have written or whatever policies Microsoft has written by default, they fall under the category of guardrails. And if you see, it clearly says what you can do and what you cannot do. Very important. What you cannot do and what you should not do, right? So what your AI agent can do, what you cannot do, and what you should not do. And they act as the rules of the road, right? Rules of the road, which means keeping AI on a defined safe path, right? It's just think about it. It's like a track. So we've given the track and we have told our AI agent that you need to run only and only on this track, right? You can't go here and there. Just like a train travels on a track, you have to follow this track on a safe path, preventing it from veering into harmful or unintended territory. Now, what are the key artifacts again in this guardrail? The key artifacts are content control. It is also known as content safety filters, right? So what it does is it helps you to block harmful, offensive, or inappropriate output. That is what we say. So you can use the Azure AI content safety for this, like which can detect hate, violence, sexual content, self-harm, which applies severity of thresholds from low to high. And very soon we will see all this in a demo, that it is all coming under the category of Azure AI content safety. Now, a good example can be if the user asks something toxic, right? So you need to block at the input stage. If the model generates something unsafe, then you need to block at the output stage, right? The next key element is ethical alignment. You need to ensure that the AI response adheres to organizational and societal values, right? So these here the guardrails enforce responsible AI policies, company-specific rules. You can include no financial advice, no medical diagnosis, tone or style constraints. So think about it like it is you are going as per the business rules layered on top of safety, right? Then comes the behavior boundaries, right? So here we can say it defines the precise operational limits, right? So what tools an agent can call, what data it can access, what actions it can take. So a good example can be an agent cannot send email without approval. An agent cannot access sensitive APIs, but an agent can use approved MCP tools. So this is all enforced at tool calling stage or tool response stage, right? The next key element is, and a very important one for companies these days, especially with if you are a company in EU or European Union, is you should be aware of the EU AI Act, right? So here we are talking about the regulatory compliance, which supports the adherence to legal and industry requirements. So guardrails can help enforce GDPR, which is for PII detection, financial compliance, especially for the banking rules. So the good thing about, and you will very soon see the Microsoft V2 guardrails, that they have included now the PII filtering, audit logging, monitoring and traceability. So if you are especially in the banking domain, it prevents the leakage of customer data, ensures compliant responses, right? So I think with this, you get a very good understanding. Remember, guardrails in the Foundry Agent Service is a policy engine that monitors, and controls AI behavior across inputs, actions, and output to ensure safety, compliance, and correctness. Thanks for watching.